are hot for it.
Live mics.
Are we?
This is the. It's not the first time we've streamed on Wednesday.
No, it's been a while though.
But it's been a while.
Been a while.
Hey, stop being funny.
Oh, my bad.
No funny.
But nobody laughed, so it's fine. Because I'm not funny.
I tried to continue.
Been a while.
Filthy, that's where you finish.
I didn't hear you.
God damn it.
I was
It's
supposed
been
to
a
much.
while.
Since I've been. God damn it.
On my
Audio.
own again.
Been a while.
Stop being funny.
Yeah, stop laughing.
That was a serious fucking song.
Been a while.
Go fuck things up.
Just like I always do.
Been a while since I'll never sing this song again.
See, that line is exactly me, but replace a while with about 10 seconds.
Oh yeah. It's been 10 seconds. I had a fucking shot of whiskey. Go fuck yourself. Is this on?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
live.
we're live.
Yeah.
That was
We're
Ayrton
treating-
Hines singing
No.
Insane.
I'll take credit.
That
I'll
was
take
the
credit.
fourth trimester.
Yeah, that was a cover of Oasis.
And now Wonderwall.
Out for your listening pleasure.
Wonderwall.
Wonderwall by Oasis.
ASMR
In
version
drop D.
featuring Filthy Johnson.
Wonderwall in drop D.
Covered by Fallout Boy.
No, it's cover. It's the
Let me get my
the
cigar lit
fourth
and then I'll
trimester.
hit start.
it's the fourth trimester covering the Fall Out Boy cover.
Mm.
Can you do a cover of a cover of a cover of a cover?
I
Yeah,
literally,
it's just called a feature.
I literally don't see why not.
So like do a cover of Johnny Cash, a cover of...
Well, he owns that song now.
Okay, so no.
We
He does-
revoked
he
that
does
from
it.
Trent.
His estate does.
Yeah.
He's fucking dead.
Well, the world revoked it from
So
Trent
we'll-
Reznor.
So
Yeah.
we will do a cover of Johnny Cash's cover of Personal...
Oh, geez.
Mm.
Every song just sounds the same. It's just a different song.
Just
My
one note
own
different.
Personal Jesus.
But like I said, drop D. We will do all of our covers of a cover in drop D.
Did we put our hats out?
We will do every song in E minor.
Get people in the chat.
Double drop.
Let's go.
Yeah, double drop E minor.
We're down an ashtray.
Sounds like a skill issue.
That's a skill issue. You think that's bending below my waist, sir.
Oh,
My ashtray is bigger than Venus.
Oh, it's all gross and everything.
Oh, yeah,
Put it
you-
on the cord.
On you on.
Yeah.
I also like cord.
I will
Hit that shit.
Yeah, we're just gonna go straight into live screen.
Fuck that like button.
Hey, this is the football stream.
They can still fuck the like button.
Run the like button.
Slob that knob.
Yeah.
No.
Put your hands under center and flick the like button.
All right. So, welcome to Dirtyfoot Gang versus.
Do it again.
God damn it. Welcome to the Dirtyfoot Gang versus the Pigskin. Week 4.
Let's cut that out.
We are trying Wednesday streams first time. So, this will kind of get everything set up properly for the coming weeks. We're doing a lot of format changing. So, we do have just a small list of injuries to kind of get us started off. We have Jason Kabinda with an E. He's out with an E.
Yeah, let's introduce ourselves first.
Fuck you. We'll get there.
I'm Eritron.
Yeah.
You are?
I am.
Oh, who am
Yeah.
I? I thought I was Airtron.
No, you're Ditrox.
Oh, I'm Ditrox. Okay,
yeah.
that makes a lot
and
of
this
sense.
is Johnson.
No, Sweet Tip Johnson.
Sweet
So
Tip Johnson.
it's always so confusing with all these names.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
confusing.
So we have Jason Kabinda out with a knee. Derek Carr is out with a right shoulder. Leonard Floyd is out with an ankle. Bills.
Are these out?
These are out. This is
Okay.
this is per CBS. So
I
if
can already confirm right now that Micah Hyde is playing.
even though it said he was out.
He just missed practice today, and that's it. He,
Okay.
yeah.
Fletcher Cox is out with a knee.
Oh, he still plays?
Yeah.
He played last weekend.
Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know, Rashad Bateman is out with a hamstring.
God, who on the Ravens is healthy?
No one.
Yeah.
And Kareem Hunt is did not practice, but he is listed as out with rib and groin.
They listed him as chubbed.
And that's why you shouldn't have hired Kareem
That'd be
Hunt.
that'd be awesome if his dad was named. His name's Mike.
Mike.
Mike Chubb.
Mike Hunt. Yeah.
Classic.
So that's kind of
Classic.
that's just kind of a
Classic
few.
Sweet Tip.
I could literally sit here for about an hour and a half listing off like half the league because half the league is injured
As usual.
as usual. But that's just kind of a quick, a few people are injured, might kind of sway some decisions here depending.
I feel like I say this every year, but it feels like a lot. Is it more or less than usual?
It's the exact same. It just feels like a a lot every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
pretty much.
nothing more.
Except for the Ravens. The Ravens just literally
No, because they're at the exact same rate as last year.
And they still find a way to
The
win
exact
games.
same. Someone needs to either get a
When
new field,
everybody is hurt, that's the same exact rate as everybody being hurt.
or they need to find a new strength and conditioning coach.
I think I like that.
My question is, why can John Harbaugh win games with half of his team injured and lose games with everybody healthy?
Yeah,
It's a try hard
Football.
thing. Like,
they made the Colts look good last week.
yeah. He has a hard on for difficulty too.
Yeah.
Also, the Colts are just good.
Colts are good. Yeah.
Okay.
Filthy,
they were gonna
Filthy
be
does
good.
not want to admit it, but
That's why you're in last place.
I'm not. No. Okay.
You're in last
I was gonna
place.
say I would have won 11 games last week if I got to pick my own.
But you
would
didn't.
have, but
Yeah.
you didn't.
Yeah.
Made some good picks there.
that sucks.
Oh.
Yeah. Not happy. We're on a short week this week, so
Yep.
I'm not happy about my decisions, but we're just gonna have to live with it.
The ones you're about to make or the ones you made last
The
week?
one I'm about to make.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
feeling all right.
We're gonna start it off pretty strong with the shit tossers of the week. Again, this is where they each pick 3 players. One who is the shit tosser, basically one guy who went around just dunking on everybody and they could do nothing about it. Then you have the shitty or the toilet bowl or however they want to address it, is the person getting shat on, someone who did not do their job well, somebody who basically let by 70 points, things like that. And then you have your upper decker or your up and coming shitter. It is usually somebody who does not make big plays or a rookie who is starting to break out into that player that they drafted first overall and wasted a ton of draft capital on paying off. So we'll start with Filthy with his shitter of the week.
Okay, so I didn't want to pick anybody on the Dolphins. All right, that's too easy. That's low hanging fruit. So I had to do some research. But my player of the week, my shitter of the week, is Myles Garrett from the Browns. 3.5 sacks, 5 tackles, 5 QB hits. All right, he basically that's kind of stuff that wins those games.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking as good as TJ Watt, and TJ Watt is having a historic start.
Yeah.
So he's on a roll.
Yeah, he could have easily been an under the radar kind of guy, but and I had a struggle with this one because I really have a kind of a another guy I wanted to put up there, but TJ Edwards from Chicago at 17 tackles. That's
Damn.
that's tough in that kind of game.
Yeah.
I will,
they got-
I will say Myles Garrett was also not the only player this week with 3 sacks in a game.
Right,
There,
yeah.
there was the guy on the Vikings as well. There was a lot of good
Yeah.
defenses.
There's been a lot of sacks.
There was.
It's a historic start for sacks.
When you have a great defensive effort from your whole defense, but you still stand out on that team,
Exactly.
that's what I was looking
Exactly.
at right there. So I just want to throw a shout out to TJ Edwards on Chicago because nobody else performs on that team. So
My shit tosser of the week is actually a defensive player, which is more supporting the fact that we need a defensive MVP of the year. award. But
Couldn't agree more.
defensive shit tosser for me is Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson. He went off last week. 4 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 passes blocked, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. The hell of a day.
What a man.
It pays to be ambidextrous.
That forced fumble and the forced or the recovery were on the same play. He sacked the quarterback, fumbled it, recovered it, and bam.
He's turning into JJ Watt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's except faster.
I've got a theme that I just decided on because I really wasn't prepared for this segment. My shit tosser is going to be Mike McDaniel.
I like it.
Because they executed every single play to perfection. Find me one play that game that they didn't do well. That's coaching.
Without Waddle.
Without Waddle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all coaching.
Waddle is slowing him down.
He's got that team dialed in. Yeah, you know you're fast when Waddle's slowing you down.
that team is built around speed, and man, when they get in the right matchup, that like do them against the Broncos,
And they don't really
fucking fire,
have
man.
any like big name running backs, to be honest. But
No, those,
They just have 2 guys that are fast.
they're
yeah,
making
they just
guys into
balled
big
out.
time running backs.
Yeah, I
is
mean,
what
when
they're
you
doing
have
right
fast
now.
guys and you punch them a huge hole in the line, off they go for 200 yards.
Yeah.
I mean,
Next up, toilet bowl.
the
Toilet
toilets.
bowl.
So this is the under the radar guy.
No, this is
No.
the bad.
This
Yeah,
is your shitter. My shitter of the week from the Tennessee Titans. Derrick Henry, 11 carries, 20 yards, 1.8 average. You cannot carry a team, brother. Not anymore. You're done.
I think the Tennessee line just sucks.
I don't think
that's
I
all it
agree.
is.
I think I disagree
don't
with
think-
that.
Yeah, I disagree. But my toilet bowl of the week is Dak Prescott, and I did not have enough time to write any stats. I just wrote bad. So
Because he was bad.
yeah,
Dak is, I believe, 7-13 whenever he has to throw more than 40 passes.
Oof.
Do not ask him to do too much.
Ouch.
Yeah. My toilet bowl, going with my theme, is Nathaniel Hackett. Because how are you going to go into these games with Zach Wilson as your quarterback and throw that many times?
Yeah. Especially when it's raining. That was a perfect excuse not to let him throw the
Brees
ball.
Hall, Dalvin Cook,
Mhm.
and then was it Michael Carter? Is that their third? Like they have 3 great running backs.
It's not like they were
Use
playing
them.
from that far behind either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
run the ball.
Yeah.
Run it. Nathaniel Hackett sucks.
All right. Upper decker time.
Deck.
My upper decker this week from the Houston Texans, Tank Dell, 5 receptions, 145 yards, 1 TD, 7 targets. Hell of a day.
And I love his name.
Yeah.
Super cool name.
There was 2. There was a guy on the Ravens who was also named Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was Tank against Tank. It was the official first Tank Bowl of the year.
That's fantastic, first of all. Second of all, a little insight into, because we repair Dell computers, right?
Mhm.
There's a line of units, and they are called tank units.
Oh,
So, Tank
nice.
Dell, I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. Alrighty then. My up and comer, or not really up and comer, just guy showing off, Devon A-Chain from the Dolphins. It's an easy pick. Everybody's like, "Oh, the line gave him such a big hole." The dude's a beast.
He's still fast.
Yeah, he's fast and he's elusive.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you put him on any team, he's still doing average.
And to cap it all off, we're going to go with D'Amico Ryans. I chose all coaches this go around. I think that the Texans have yet to look bad. Maybe in their first outing
I
against
didn't
the
think
Ravens.
they looked that bad in the first
but
outing.
they-
It just wasn't great.
It wasn't
It
great.
wasn't
It was their
bad.
first game together. You got a rookie quarterback. Rookie quarterbacks never do well their first start. They played decently. Week 2, they played pretty well. Week 3,
Mhm.
they absolutely rolled.
Yeah.
The
On a good
Jacks.
team,
to
too.
literally the surprise of
Yeah, like
everybody.
I do
Everybody.
have A-Chain stats here. 203 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing, 30 yards, 2 touchdowns receiving.
4
Nuts.
touchdowns. Nuts.
Welcome to the stream, White Walker.
White
Who
Walker.
we shitting on today? Anybody
We-
you want, bro.
Yeah.
Dak
As long
Prescott.
as you get consent
If you're out
first.
there lurking, man, if you don't agree with something, or you want to start some shit on some football, just start posting, man. We'll love the
Oh, yeah.
top.
Argue with us.
Yeah,
Yep.
we love opinions.
Now, last week, 3 of us picked a shoe game. It was the Dallas Cowboys versus the Cardinals, and we said if Dallas lost, we would eat a shoe. So we will be eating a shoe at some point. I will be ordering that for us to eat
I will
at some
say
point.
these guys are gonna be eating a shoe.
Yeah.
I am
He
not
was the
eating a
he was the
shoe.
only one that picked a shoe game,
picked
and
a-
they properly.
Yeah, I was like, the Dolphins are gonna blow the Broncos out.
Yeah,
and
but-
they went over my expectations.
by
Yeah.
a lot.
I
That
was
was
thinking Chiefs game.
Yeah.
Chiefs versus
that was on the
Bears.
board for me. I almost picked it.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, I thought those were all three of them were just easy.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like Dallas
wouldn't
could
think
not. They couldn't lose to Arizona.
And really, I should have gone for somebody more consistent, like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You know, like we know he's good, so that would have been the safer shoe game.
But that leads us into this week's shoe game on what game do you think is a shoe game, and will we be eating a second shoe?
I just made my picks 30 minutes ago, and I have no idea who's playing who.
See, that's okay. So I'll just kind of I'll
I
just
have
do
it up here.
I'll do a
Oh,
quick
okay.
line down.
These are
So-
all
I don't know
home
which
teams.
one's easiest to look.
Honestly, I
Yeah. This one's a little bit of a mess
might
because that's
just-
other stuff in here.
I can list them off if you want me to.
No, let me just pull it up on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be easy.
The one that I'm gonna have to
It's
go
not
with.
bad writing. It's just there's a lot of information.
There's a lot of stuff on
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have for my shoe game, because I do play this particular section. I'm gonna have to go with my boys. I'm gonna say Chiefs Jets.
Ooh.
There is no way. There is no way that the Jets could win that one. The Chiefs cannot lose this game. So I
That's
maybe
not a
You-
bad
You
pick.
guys
It's
think
not.
Dolphins Broncos was too easy of a shoe game to pick?
No, I mean, that's
No.
what it's for.
Yeah, that's
okay.
what it's for. You
Yeah.
want to choose the easiest.
Dare I pick the 49ers over the Cardinals this week for my shoe game?
Right? That's what I was thinking.
Holy shit! Okay, that's the thing that
That would be
I
the curse. It
that
would be
was
a curse
actually
at
a
that
question
point.
I was going to ask. Do you guys think that somehow they got their little rabbit's foot going right now, and they're gonna just start toppling some of these giants right now out of nowhere? Like that's just kind of
No,
like
Dallas is still bad.
Yeah.
They have all the same holes that I predicted in the preseason. I don't know why I went for them with the shoe.
Yeah.
That was a bad pick.
I don't think there is a shoe game here.
I honestly, KC Jets.
That's the only
That's
one
it.
that would be.
I don't know. I was looking at the Eagles Commanders too.
That's not it.
The other one I was
Division?
actually looking at was Falcons Jags. I think the Falcons are fucking spicy. There's no way that
I
they
don't
could
know if
lose
it's
the
wide enough
Jags.
for a shoe. I think there's only one,
be cool,
and that's
White Walker.
Kansas City and
Yeah, that's why I'm going to jump on that
New
one
York
too.
Jets. Yeah.
Chiefs and Jets.
I honestly, at first, I liked Washington at Philly, but look at
Yeah.
last year.
Are you guys going to Chiefs Jets? I'll take the Eagles Commanders game. Or yeah, Eagles. Right? Yeah, Eagles Commanders.
It's just tough when you get those division matchups, man. You just never know.
Yeah, it's tough, but the Commanders they don't have an offense, and the Eagles defense is still spicy.
I mean, if
so-
we wanted to widen it out, we could go with Seattle and Giants.
yeah, it's gonna be a close game.
You think so?
Yeah, the
I
Giants
don't.
are like last week they made it a game.
Yeah, I mean,
So I mean, all they can do is get better. So that's pretty
What do
scary.
you guys feel about Steelers Texans?
Steelers, that's gonna be a good game. I think
That's
the
gonna be
Texans are
hell of a
gonna win
game.
that one.
we got a lot of good games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really tough nail.
And
Like,
that's what I was talking about last week. We didn't really talk about it on the lounge or on the last week's stream. But the NFL right now is like, here's the top echelon, nobody bottom echelon, the rest of the league.
Yeah.
There's no
The disparity of power between some of these teams
it's huge.
is insane.
But the top echelon is like 4 teams.
Mhm.
Like, it's not very many.
Yeah.
And they're just so far outside. You're talking Kansas City, Miami, Buffalo, and Philly.
Yeah.
Are just so far above everybody else.
It's laughable.
And the
and-
Bengals should be there. They're not.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
not.
Let's see. Trying to think of another team that should be there.
Jags.
Jags. The Patriots, in my opinion, are the only ones that fall in the mid range.
Yeah.
Jags should be there. Seahawks fall in the mid range for me.
I don't like saying this, but the Cowboys should be up there.
They're a mid range.
They should be
They
up
should
there.
be
Yeah.
up there, but because of that defense is goofy.
Yeah.
But they
Vikings.
didn't show up. Oh, Vikings are like always like they
They're
they
a mid-range.
should.
White
they should
Walker,
be
I
way
think
up
that's
there.
going to be a really close game. It should be
Yeah.
a really good game. Cowboys, Pats.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that oh shit.
That-
If the
yeah.
Cowboys can't beat Cardinals defense, they're not beating the Patriots defense.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
a hell of a shoe pick for you. He wanted to do a shoe pick.
Ooh.
Yeah. I just hope he loses so he can send us a video of him eating
Wow.
a shoe.
You'd have to send us a video.
See, he would actually just in general be eating a legitimate shoe. We're
Yeah,
eating.
we don't want you to eat.
The thing is, in Scotland, that's eating really good.
I have a controversial
That
pitch for a
haggis.
shoe game.
Yeah.
Picking in Denver
Ooh. Denver Bears.
I'm picking Denver.
as a shoe. It's
I
it's
don't
a
know,
bold shoe.
Oh.
A very bold shoe, but I think Chicago is that bad.
Yeah. Oof.
That's a hard one in my
You must
opinion.
really like eating shoes.
No, I'm going Kansas City.
All right, we got our shoe game.
All right, shoe games are in.
Now it's time to get our man out of the green room.
Yep, our man,
Let's grab him.
All right.
the state trooper out of Kansas City.
I heard a lot of singing in the green room.
Who's
Our
that?
boy,
Yeah,
Oh,
Unfortunately, he's
Travis
listening.
Kelsey.
Oh, Travis. Oh, shit.
welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome in.
all right. Thank you guys. Long time listener, first time guest.
It's always good to meet a
Been
fan.
Big
watching you guys
fan.
for about
Uh,
10, 15, 20 years now.
Wow, real dedicated.
15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Since you were
thanks for having
13
me
years
on.
old.
Thanks for
We,
having me
we
on.
were very wee child.
We were in elementary school and you were watching
well,
us.
yeah.
Well, we have been
that's-
running the show for a while.
We have, yeah.
Yeah.
We've been smoking cigars since we were 12.
Yeah.
All right, Travis. First question.
Okay.
First question. We're going to go back and forth here. I don't know if you had any
All right.
luck. What cigar would you smoke if you smoked cigars?
Well,
What you do?
I was just talking to Taylor about this the other day, and we really decided on just whatever's the most expensive in the store.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, she's worth like $760 million. Why wouldn't I not let her buy me whatever I want?
All right.
So,
That's,
but
yeah.
really,
you're also worth a lot too.
yeah. But I'd really like to keep this into the football reign. So, there's football questions.
Okay, yeah, we'll stick it.
Yeah, my personal
Yeah.
life is, my
Yeah.
personal life. So let's
Okay.
not.
Yeah,
What you
football
got?
questions only. Got it.
Football
So
questions.
fans everywhere really want to hear about when you're going to shave the mustache.
Well, not really
You did say you were going to
football
shave it after your
question.
first loss, which you guys lost week 1. So
So I was talking to Taylor about this the other day, and she really likes it. Really likes it. She it kind of tickles her mustache. So I think I'm going to keep it around for a little bit, and I'm thinking about letting the hair grow
it's
out.
filling
Actually,
out. Yeah,
yeah.
it's filling out.
Gonna let the hair grow out a little bit, maybe get some business going in the back. But again, if we could keep this to football, that would be fine.
All right, I got a football question for you.
Okay.
It's about Bill.
About
Bill
damn time.
Belichick. All right.
Okay.
When you guys face the Patriots, how did it make you feel that Bill Belichick cares about your love life?
Well, I was talking to Taylor about this the other day, and we really have a lot of respect for Bill, and it's obvious he knows what he's talking about when it comes to the love life of other people.
Yeah, definitely.
So
He's had several wives.
we're taking a lot of information from texting him back and forth, and he
Hangout
realizes
spots.
hangout
Yeah.
spots. He realizes how much Taylor's worth, and really
Yeah.
suggesting some really nice spots for her to spend money on me. So
That's good.
yeah. If we can keep this to some football questions,
Yeah,
That
would be
Bill
great.
Belichick
That would
is-
be great.
Absolutely,
I'm
football
really here
questions.
about the football.
That's
So,
everybody wants to hear about the
yeah.
football. That's why they're
Yeah,
here.
so please.
So, is it true that you lost a bet to Andy Reid that means he gets to be in more commercials with Patrick Mahomes than you?
Well, so me and Taylor had a discussion about this the other day, and
It's good to see you're so close.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
she-
communication is top.
yeah, and we really like commercials, especially when she's in them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's, yeah.
You
She's in a
so
lot.
so we're gonna actually replace Andy Reid in the commercials with Taylor Swift, and on the sidelines with Taylor
Okay.
Swift. So
Wow.
yeah, so Andy's gonna get a little break, and it's gonna be pleasant.
He
It's
looks
gonna-
like he's earned it.
Yeah, he earned a break. Yeah. So, but if we could keep this to football,
Absolutely.
that
Football,
would be
yes.
great. Football questions
okay.
only, please. I'm
Let's talk
begging.
about
I'm begging
your Super
you.
Bowl win.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Football
Super-
question.
Yeah.
You said before your White House visit that you were going to go full national treasure in the president's Oval Office. Did you find anything in the president's desk?
Well, I mean, besides the Viagra
Mm.
and stuff like that, which I talked to Taylor about, and she's all for it. Yeah.
She's all for it.
She's
Huh?
all for
That's
it.
good to hear.
Viagra in the White House, the Oval Office,
Mm.
and stuff like that. Yeah, we really communicate a lot.
Yeah.
And we've had a couple days now to talk about all this stuff. And, yeah, let's try to keep it to football.
Well,
Oh,
guess what?
absolutely.
You don't have to worry about that anymore because.
Whoa,
we're all
hold on.
done.
We have a
Oh,
caller. Yeah, we have a caller.
I have a question for Travis Kelsey.
Oh,
Are you jealous that Jason Kelsey also has a Swift near him at all times?
this is a football question.
That is a football.
That is a football question. The difference is my Swift is worth a lot more money,
Mm,
and that's all that counts, really. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all that counts.
yeah.
People
right.
can say all they want about all my other girlfriends and stuff like that. They weren't worth shit. They would never buy me
Understandable.
anything. They would never buy me dinner or anything like that. So cool cars and stuff. So
All right. Well, little sponsorship thing. Everybody go watch Kelsey in Catching Kelsey season 2 coming out in November, and we'll see you next
I
time.
have no
Yeah,
idea what you're
give
talking
our
about.
regards to Donna.
Donna, yes.
Oh,
We're huge fans.
okay. Yeah,
That's your mom.
Thanks for
Yeah.
nothing, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Bye.
right, later. Oh,
Yeah, so he's
fucking
worth
Travis
he's
Kelce.
worth 30
You
million.
missed Travis Kelsey.
Man, I always miss the good
Yeah,
ones.
Yeah,
you gotta
gotta-
control your bladder.
Yeah.
Every
So-
time at the same. This is a different day, dude.
I know it's weird, isn't it?
Weird.
Yeah, Travis
that
Kelsey's
works.
worth 30 million. She is worth 740 million.
Sugar Tits in with Go Golf.
Go golf. Go Taylor Swift.
Go golf. Yes. You know who golfs? I didn't know this.
Taylor Swift.
Well, I know. I doubt that actually.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, she's too long. She's too tall.
Too long.
She's
Yeah.
too long.
That is
Stop being funny.
She's like
You're looking
Slender
mighty
Man.
long today.
No, Dr. Disrespect golfs.
But he's longer than she is.
I think they're the same height actually.
Taylor Swift is not 6'6".
That's a good football fact.
She's 6'3".
Thank you, Sugar Tits.
Damn.
I think
Glad to be
she's
back.
she's lanky. Yeah.
She's lanky.
Yeah, that was a good interview with our man.
Taylor
Travis.
Swift is 5'11".
Bullshit. No way. She's Ben's height.
Yeah, she is literally 5'11".
looks so
taller
tall.
than I am.
she is taller.
Yeah.
But she also
you're
wears
5'10".
heels a lot.
Yeah, I guess that might be the thing. Yeah. That's weird. She looks so much taller. Like every shot of her is down low, I guess.
Yeah, to make her look taller.
Yeah.
It was a demand by Travis Kelsey.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That
Yeah,
makes
Dr.
sense.
Disrespect is 6'8".
Yeah, no, he's
Jesus.
huge. They look the same height. Like, go look at a picture of her at the Chiefs game. She's like towering over Donna. That means Donna's like 4 foot.
Well, I'm
Probably
sure
is.
I could look it up.
Like a midget.
She's like jelly bean
God
size.
damn it. Fun sized.
One's ass.
What are we doing? Rolling on into predictions.
Manu,
Our last
welcome to the
segment.
lounge.
Yeah, that's our last segment.
It's gonna be a fun week to predict.
I don't think so. I'm gonna be upset with every single.
5'3".
She's 5'3".
Yeah, Donna Kelsey is 5'3".
It's crazy.
All
I hate
right.
that we just looked that shit up. Like,
Right?
It's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna lead this one off
You
with
get that off our OnlyFans page.
Donna's OnlyFans.
I'd
I
subscribe.
wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
So we're gonna start off a game that is definitely what I would consider our game of the week, in my opinion. But this is Lions versus Packers at Packers.
All right, Lions are at Lambeau Field. Not yet the
Lambeau.
frozen tundra. Minus 1.5 on the road for the Lions. Over under 46. Matchup predictors leaning towards the Lions at 54%. And I am going to take the Lions on the road.
Lions on the road.
Wait, you're saying you're not flipping a coin this week?
No coin this week. I'm off the schneid.
I will also be taking the Lions on the road.
All right.
They're both 2-1.
Somebody gonna be 3-1 after this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
They're gonna be 3-1.
And in control of the
The division.
division. Yeah.
All right. Now, this one was also one of the ones that I put up as possibly a shoe game, but as been said, it's pretty close. We got Falcons versus Jaguars at Jaguars.
Jaguars at home against the Falcons. -3 favorites. Over under 43.5. 52% on the matchup predictor for the Jags. I've got the Jags busting loose here. I think they're going to come out and win.
I have the Falcons. The Falcons are built different. They're built tough. They're built rugged, and they're going to make Trevor Lawrence fumble the ball like crazy.
It is truck month.
Ew.
Mhm.
Just truck timber. I will be taking the Falcons on the road. I will be taking a lot of road games this week.
Yeah.
Well, you might be picking another road game here. We got Rams at Colts at Lucas Oil.
Lucas Oil under the dome. Rams and Colts are even from Vegas. One of the rare even games, but we have two this week.
Before you pick, can we have a stipulation on this one?
Depends on what the stipulation is.
If Anthony Richardson plays, we're allowed to switch teams.
No.
I think he is playing.
Is he play? Is it confirmed? Because I
It's
can't get any confirmed.
That's what I saw.
I looked like crazy. I couldn't find anybody confirming it.
I saw he's playing.
Still questionable from what I've seen. So if you're seeing he's playing, then we'll.
I was going to ask that about David Carr. The Saints
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr,
Yeah.
yeah.
He is
Derek
not
Carr.
playing.
He's for sure. He's not
For sure.
playing. Okay.
He's not playing.
Yeah, so we got 9 hours ago he returns to practice, but 8 hours ago still in concussion protocol. So
That's what I've been seeing.
yeah.
It's been one in the other. You know.
Wait, Anthony Richardson and this is from Adam Schafter, as I like to call him. Anthony Richardson and Ryan Kelly both will return to practice today, but both still remain in concussion protocol. So that's pretty much, I'm going to say no.
It's up in the air.
So how does that work?
A
I agree with
doctor-
your stipulation.
Okay, that's all we need. You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. That's
Okay.
I don't agree with it, but
fine. Okay. Rams at the Colts under the dome, even line, over under 47. The Rams are 56% on the matchup predictor. I am going with the Rams here.
Rams, unless stipulation.
I'll also be going with the Rams.
On stipulation. All right.
watch the Colts ball out with Minshew. All right.
They beat the Ravens.
We got Ravens versus a rather stifling Browns team in Cleveland.
That defense is fun to watch. Ravens at the Browns. Browns are a 3-point favorite. 40.5 is the over-under. 54% matchup predictor to the Ravens. I'm going with the Browns.
Browns.
I think they will crush.
Also the Browns. Pick different things.
I had
You too.
Ravens here, but I switched.
And not a lot of diversity. Right now, Filthy's the only one that's picked something different. We got, coming up next, Vikings at Panthers. Frankie the Third.
Vikings on the road, 4-point favorite. 4.5 is the over-under. 64% matchup predictor going to the Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings. They got to come out and do something. They got to get a first win. This is a good time to do it.
I'm going to go with the Vikings as well.
Well, this game is torturous to pick, and I will be going with the Vikings. I mean, maybe,
Maybe.
but
If they burns us all,
but I've been pretty good against Carolina, so
This is true. All right. We got a team that should be in the upper echelon and a mid team. We got Bengals versus Titans in Tennessee.
Bengals in Nashville, 2.5-point favorites. 41 is the over-under. 61% predictor going to the Bengals. I've got the Bengals. They go 2 in a row here.
Even with the Bengals playing as bad as they are, they're still powerhouse. They got dudes. So I'm going to go with Bengals.
I will be taking the Titans.
Ooh. Damn.
Damn.
Tannehill and Henry going to be hooking up good.
Sure.
All right, we got back to basics. Bakey versus whoever the hell the backup is for the Saints.
Dude, it's Jamie Winston.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
We got
hell.
Buccaneers at Saints.
Buccaneers flying into New Orleans. Saints are a 3-point favorite. 40.5 on the over/under, 55% on the predictor for the Saints. Man, yeah, I think even with Winston, I think the Saints can pull this one out.
Bucks.
I will also be taking the Bucks.
I've went back and forth 3 times.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Next up on the docket, we got the 70 Steamer Dolphins versus the Fumble Bills in Buffalo.
Dolphins in Buffalo. No snow predicted for this time of year. Dolphins are a road favorite at 2.5 points. 54 is the over/under. Dolphins are a 51% matchup predictor. It is freaking close. I am going with the Dolphins. And this is also our game of the week.
Bills.
And I'm taking the Dolphins. It's an interesting one to try and predict because the Bills have the second best defense by points.
Yep.
And the Dolphins have the number 1 offense by a mile by points.
Yeah. Next, we got the Battle of the Scramblers, Broncos versus Bears at Soldier Field.
Potential tank game. Broncos at Soldier Field. Broncos are a road favorite at 3.5 points. 46 on the over/under. Matchup predictor 53% Broncos, which I thought that would be a little bit more. I'm going with the Broncos, and this is your bet the mortgage game this week. So bet the mortgage.
Not
Everybody's
bet the
gonna be
mortgage.
thinking,
That's bold.
That's
bet
very
the mortgage.
bold.
Bet the mortgage.
You sound like an
mortgage
Eagles fan.
on the Broncos
God.
this week. Double your mortgage so you can pay twice next
much.
month.
All right, I'm going with the Bears on this one. Statistically, the Bears are technically better, and I hate to say it. Fucking Justin Fields sucks balls, but Bears.
Are they better? By what statistic?
I told you that would be unfair. I literally made prediction stream.
I'm going with Denver. I mean, it's 2 bad teams, but
Yeah.
one of them at least has better coaching and wide receivers.
Speaking of coaching and wide receivers, we got Commanders versus Eagles at Philly.
Why is that? You literally just because of the enemy. That's he's not. There's no power there.
The commies take on Bieniemy in Philadelphia.
Nope, they don't take them on. They're bringing them with.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're bringing them with. God damn it! All right,
We'll be
let's start over.
traveling with
All
the
right, cut
team.
that.
There's no starting over.
Cut that out. Cut
All right,
that out.
all right, we'll cut that out. Try it
Cut
again.
that out. Commies going to Philadelphia. Philadelphia is an
cutting
8-point favorite.
Can I bring Bieniemy to the moon?
43.5
know.
points.
You can, yes.
43.5 points over under. 77% Philadelphia on the predictor. I'm going with Philadelphia here. Let's go out on a limb.
I'm gonna be bringing a bowling ball, and I'm going in with the Eagles.
Yeah, definitely the Eagles. Got to try and pick their upset correctly. You know, it's in
I
there.
don't know about that.
I don't think this is it.
Well, we got a pretty spicy home game here. We got Steelers versus Texans. Will C.J. Stroud ball out at home?
Steelers at Houston. Steelers are road favorite, for 3 points. 42 is the over under. 59% on the predictor for the Steelers. I'm going to stay on this Texans train. I picked them over the Jags last week, even though I coin flipped them too. Texans.
I am gonna lock it in with the Steelers. TJ's just on fire.
This game is closer than I thought it would be. I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Yeehaw.
All right, so we only got one man picking for the Texans. All right, we got Raiders versus Chargers all the way out there in sunny California.
Raiders take a trip about 100 miles to L.A. Chargers are a 5.5-point home favorite. 48.5 is the over/under. Chargers take the predictor at 75%. I'm going to go with the Chargers. The Raiders looked horrible last week.
I'm in with the Chargers. Same reason.
Couldn't agree more. I mean, the Chargers don't look good, but they're not awful.
Not worse than the Raiders.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if Jimmy G comes back and wins this,
As long as the Raiders are wearing black, I'm gonna go against them.
All right. And the Cardinals upset the Gene Boys. Cardinals versus 49ers. Levi Stadium.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
suppose.
Cardinals take a trip to Levi Stadium. 49ers are home favorite at 14 points, over 2 touchdowns. 44 is the over/under. 87% on the predictor for the Niners. Going with the Niners.
I will say Dr. Disrespect is super scared about this game. Super scared.
Really?
Yeah, well, one of the guys he plays with, Tim Tapman. He is a huge Cowboys fan. So he's been giving him shit all fucking day. And he was like, this is going to backfire on me hard.
Yeah.
So it's whether or not do I play in the superstition of Dr. Disrespect or stay with my strategy. And I'm going to stay with strategy.
He was
49.
pretty on point with that last 49ers game, though, that we brought up.
Yeah, he was almost dead on. Yeah. So I'm sticking with 49ers.
Yeah, I mean, this is the number 3 defense, and it's a top 5 offense. I mean, they just got dudes everywhere. San Francisco.
Speaking of top 5, in my opinion, we got the top 5, one of the top 5 defenses in the Patriots versus the Cowboys in Dallas.
Pats take a trip to Jerry Jones land. Cowboys are a 7-point home favorite. 43 is the over/under. Dallas has the predictor at 69%. Nice. I'm going with the Pats here. I don't have any reason to pick the Cowboys at this point. Yeah, it's going to be a low-scoring game, though. Take that under.
I don't want. We've taken the Pats every single week. So I don't want people to think we're biased here, okay? We've taken the Pats every
They've
week.
been in
correct?
every game.
I have.
I
have.
went
Who
with
did I
Philly.
Hey, you took
Eagles.
Oh,
yes,
that was an obvious one.
I've taken the Pats.
And they hung in that game,
They
too.
did. They hung in.
They've been in every game.
When they say a hardest, strength of schedule, that it's the hardest strength of schedule.
Yeah.
They held the Dolphins down 20 points.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys have no offense. So you got to go with the Pats. If you think about it from offense to defense, the Patriots should win this.
If the Pats lose, I'm eating a shoe. That's from White Walker.
Understandable.
That's
I
good.
will also
That's
be
good.
taking the
I like it.
Patriots for all the reasons that he just said,
Yep.
and a few more.
All right, this is going to be my shoe game, and I'm sure, again, Filthy and Ben's. Chiefs versus the Jets, all the way up in not so brisk quite yet, New York.
The
Jersey.
Chiefs, 9.5-point road favorites against the Jets. 42.5 is the over/under, and the Chiefs are getting the predictor at 75%. This is all Chiefs, and this is the Sunday night game for some reason. I know Rodgers was supposed to be there, but
That's how everybody on Twitter is saying that the Dolphins game should be the Sunday night game,
Yeah.
not this. This is bad one. They need to flex it, but you can't.
Yeah, I don't think
Sundays.
they do. Yeah.
Just Thursdays.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Chefs as well.
Yeah, I mean, MetLife is rough for the Jets right now. They just keep getting booed,
Yeah.
and that's not good for your team. You need your fans
So you
behind
gotta
you.
they're
leave.
just praying for the road game.
Yeah, right?
You got to let the chefs cook, and this
That's
is the
right.
week that the chefs are definitely cooking hot. All right, and we got the Seahawks versus the Giants in New York.
All right, this is the Monday night game. Seahawks at the Giants, and this game is also even for Vegas. 47.5 points to the over/under. 57% is going to the Seahawks, and to me, it's a no-brainer. I'm
This
going.
game
with
is
the
even on
Seahawks.
Vegas?
Yeah, 2 even
Wow.
games in 1 week.
I'm Seahawks. Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously going Seahawks. I've been liking the Seahawks.
I don't. See
I
the
haven't picked
Giants
them
getting
enough.
any better though. I mean, they're getting a little better, but not really. And
Yeah, I haven't really picked them enough for how much I like them, and I just these stat lines do not match up for being an even game.
Manu is in with Seahawks gonna win. Let's go.
There we go.
You will
Yeah.
Nice one.
bet a shoe on that, Manu.
Yeah.
It's on the
Alright.
board for a shoe, honestly, in my opinion.
That is everybody's picks in. Now I'm gonna kind of get everybody the running total again. Filthy in the rear with the gear. A total right of 19 and a total wrong of 29. Like he said, if he would not have flipped a coin, he would have gotten 11 correct, but that was not the case. So you can blame the coin.
Is what it
It'd be
is.
about even. Actually positive.
I dug my own grave. No
Yep.
big deal.
Ayrton pulling up a nice victory last week, bringing his total right to 26 and his total wrong to 22. Ben right there, smack dab in the middle, but right behind Ayrton. They cannot mess up. Total right 25 to total wrong 23.
I'll be messing up this week.
So we are edging closer to a nice, what was this, 9.2. Let me get the percentage. Nice. Until Thursday, we are 17.51% through the season. So we are measuring this accurately. Wow. That's
This guy that came in just
keep
loves
on rolling.
piss, which
Keep on rolling.
I mean, who doesn't?
What do we got on closing comments? Those were some interesting predictions.
If only I was a mod on this account.
Yeah, we
You
need
know,
to get you mod. I know, Manu. If you shut that down, thank you.
That wasn't not very long, so
Yeah, no. I don't really have any closing statements. This is a weird one for us because we switched from Saturdays to Tuesdays, and for
Wednesdays.
some reason, or Wednesdays, yeah. And for some
Thank you, Manu.
reason, week 3 just disappeared because I thought of that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Yeah.
It
But
literally.
I
is just
kind of
me.
like it because we only get like a day off from football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine. But then we don't have to worry about it on.
I like that.
It's Friday
We
and Saturday.
have Thursday game tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
okay,
which
so
is
Really good.
We're kind of all in the same week instead of picking the Thursday that we can flex later. It was a
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
So this is nicer.
I like it.
Yep.
Um,
Very nice.
Closing statements. I think the game of the week is definitely going to be the Dolphins and Bills. No, got another one.
Well, you
Keep
got
on
another
rolling.
But yeah, definitely Dolphins Bills game of the week. That game is going to be really close as far as offensive wise is going to make the difference. Obviously, we know the Dolphins are going to show up on offense. The Bills though, it's all up to Josh Allen. We know that the dudes can dude, they're there.
I think where my thought is, it seems like when the Bills, kind of like the Cowboys, when they get stuck in a little bit of a tight spot and they feel like they need to make plays, that's when they're at their worst.
Yeah.
But if they can just, get the run game going, just play some basic football, they're better than most teams.
That's what the only reason I took the Dolphins, because when the Bills fail, they fail hard.
They feel hard.
Yeah.
And I mean, this Miami defense, they let by 71 points so far.
Yeah.
So that's pretty mid-pack. But when you think about their offenses on the field not very much because they score so quickly.
Yeah.
Their defense is on the field the whole game.
Yeah. That's
I
gonna be a
mean,
problem.
And they don't need to play locked up. They can let some stuff by. They can let yards by as long as they're burning some clock down.
I'm sure they'll figure it out.
I mean, I think they're better than their stat lines look just
Yeah.
because that's the situation they're in.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, that's it for Dirtyfoot Gang versus the Pigskin. Like I said, I'm gonna try and have a video out tomorrow of this, but it's gonna be the first one, and we're still making a lot of the art for that. So if anything, expect it Friday morning for the full cut one. If you don't want to watch the live streams, you can watch that one. It'll be shorter, and it will be on the DFG YouTube channel, and we'll be streaming over there here soon too. So we'll catch you guys Sunday, 7 o'clock. That's for the actual Tectonic Lounge. If you're new, we smoke cigars. We talk about shit. We joke around.
We're funnier than we're allowed to be on this stream.
Yeah, if you listen to the intro, that's about on par times 2. So just yeah. See you guys Sunday at 7.
Peace.
Peace.